Hello, and tonight I'm here on Bodmin Moor at Raltor. Definitely a place of mystery, a place of tragedy. To my left over there we've got the Charlotte Dymond Memorial, which is a memorial erected in memory of a poor girl who was murdered just here on the moor in 1844. But we'll leave that cheerful story behind for now, and I'll tell you where we're going to go. There's basically three tours behind me. There's Showery Tor, which is the one on the left as you're looking, Little Raltor, which is the one in the middle, and the main Raltor, which is the one on your right. So it's a June evening. I will probably have to move quite rapidly at points because it's definitely midge season here. I can already feel them having a good bite of my head. So I'm going to get walking. So let's get going. So here I am at the Charlotte Dymond Memorial. As I say, if you just turn right after you've come over the stream, you can see this memorial. This enormous memorial actually is what it is. And it reads, "This monument erected by public subscription in memory of Charlotte Dymond, who was murdered by Matthew Weeks on Sunday, April 14th, 1844. Very sad. But if there was ever a place for a memorial that's peaceful, this is it, with the stream in the background. So, on with the walk. First tour I'm going to go to is Showery Tor. So I guess it's probably just under a mile up to Showery Tor. You can take your time, or you can power walk it, whichever you prefer if you're trying to keep fit. But it's a steady old climb. Beautiful evening. I'm pleased to say the midges seem to have left me alone. I'm also pleased to tell you that I'm the only person that I can see on the moor. It's just me, sheep and horses. And just so you know, there's the car park behind me. And the one car there's mine, and it looks like we could get an amazing sunset tonight. There's not really much to show you until we get up to the tours. It's just a long, steady climb. Just stuff in the sun, it's just beautiful on that hill. In fact, on the left there, on the left hand side of the image is Roughtor, which I did a video on, which is also on the channel. Yeah, this was, I called this the Time Team wall. Time Team came up here years ago. Don't know if any of you remember Time Team, with Tony Robinson and Professor Phil, I can't remember his name, second name. But they came up here, and I think they concluded that this was a road or a pathway leading up to the Tor, where they would gather for rituals. What's the end of the road? And I'm no archaeologist, but what confused me about that conclusion was the fact that it's quite clear to me that this road turns right here and goes down the moor. And over in the distance there, there's the remains of lots of buildings. As you rise up towards the top of Showery Tor, it's just an absolute sea of stones. Now, I've noticed these before. Just to the left of the top of Showery Tor, there's these little buildings which I'm guessing have been built for the creatures of the moor. Yeah, you can see my rig in the sunlight here, I'm afraid. I think they would be called Cornish knockers. No, not those knockers. Cornish knockers, which are Cornish pixies or whatever. Showery Tor is actually my favourite tour out of these three. Get some idea of the scale of these stones. Quite amazing how they've ended up like that. You can almost see the shape of the way these stones were once upon a time in this wall that I imagine was here. Last shot up here before I move on to Little Raltor with Brown Willie, Cornwall Tor in the background. Just going to get a drink of water. Feels quite bizarre sitting in the middle of a moor all on your own talking to yourself. Time is moving on, so I've just yomped across from Showery over to Little Raltor. Just a bit of tranquility here. No, the video hasn't frozen, but I have. to Raltor.